It is a new year, and we got some new goodies here.
Oh, it's time for something a little freaky!
Oh yeah, AnthWare proudly presents. Oh yeah, Butt RV.
It's totally fucked!
First of all, something for safety. I'm surprised the RV didn't come with one of these, but I had to go pick one up because you need a fire extinguisher. And also, when you're dealing with this Kitty brand, they had a recall on these because they made these out of plastic. In the new versions, they're metal instead of plastic. And it could be wall mounted. I'll probably just put it in a compartment somewhere in here. Bought some screen for the windows, and then this stuff, well, that goes around it. I'm gonna do it in black, kind of mix with the theme. And this tool to put it together. Although this will probably be a spring thing because I want to put the new screens on after paint job is done, you know, just in case I get paint on the current screens. This is going to be today's project. What's in the box? This is what we got in the box. A new faucet. I'm not sure how this is going to install. I've never changed a faucet, and it's the one where the head can come off. So this little chamber leads into where the faucet goes up to, and it looks like I'm going to be dealing with a very, very tight space here. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be dealing with. Oh my goodness. I couldn't do it from underneath. I just can't get in there or get a grip on these white things that are under here because they are so rusted on there. So I attacked it from the top. I got this one moving. Oh, finally. One more to go. I might be able to get this thing out of here. It's out of there. Thank God. This side was so bad, I couldn't get it to budge at all. So luckily when I got this side off, I was able to finagle it and bend this part and rip her out of there. But it's out. It is out of there. Luckily with the new one, it has hoses. So that way, yeah, it's different. And it all goes to the center hole, it looks like. So that'll be a lot more easier. 2.5 hours later, we now have a faucet. Yeah, I'm not sure how well that's going to work shooting water over that way into that one, but at least now you can pull that out, fill water buckets or bottles or whatever you need to do. It was tricky to get this perfectly center, but did the best I could to get it in there, see? Now for down here, I've got one small problem. Got my water leads here, right? My lines coming off the faucet. Here are the ones on the RV that came off the old one. Not sure. I think I've got a problem here. I need to find something that can connect this to this. They're both the same size, so I'll just take this part off, go to the hardware store and find the appropriate thing. Right now I'm not worried about it because I can't test it because, well, it's winter and can't have water in here. So what I am going to do, I haven't cleaned out this area since I got the RV and it looks like it needs cleaning. But guess what I found inside here? I found this little doohickey. Yes, check that out. I was wondering about putting something down there, but it looks like this goes onto there like that. That's cool. So I'm going to take this home, clean it up, you know, maybe paint it. But yeah, now I have a way to hide these wires instead of just pushing it up against the rug like I had it before. Found a spot to where I could put this little fire extinguisher. I screwed and put the mount down to the floor there, here in the hot water heater area. At least it'll keep it from rattling around when you're driving. Perfect. Short day coming to an end. Well, actually a long day, fighting with small spaces. Oh, so I'm tired, worn out. That's all I'm going to do this weekend, and we will see you next weekend.
Okay, there you open it up.
Yeah?
All right, now, let's say, let me just open up a file. Okay, we got a file, all right?
All right,
And
so you got your project.
Okay, now let's say I want to go ahead and, you know, I've put on, over here I've put up my, all my, what do you call that?
Text.
Titles, okay,
Yeah,
all your titles right here, okay? They're all in there. But let's just say for some reason I want to go up here and put a new title up or make a new title. So I go over here and we right mouse and we go down here to where it says add title clip, right?
Yep.
And when I hit that, okay, the screen doesn't come up. But now the whole thing's frozen, see it?
Yeah.
It freezes up. And I mean, it isn't moving. Now, you can live and sit here. It won't even go into that mode where it tells you to force quit. It just freezes up and you're done.
You're locked up, yeah.
You're totally locked up. There's
And you said sometimes when you drop clips down in there, in the timeline, it just crashes and closes.
Yeah, whenever I'm working with titles and trying to move title clips down, no matter when I'm doing it, I have to save every move because it will. It's not that it might not make it. If it doesn't break down, it's like, I won the lottery, you know?
Yeah.
But most of the time,
it's just a nightmare to edit.
I'm constantly having to screw with the damn thing and having to reboot it because it keeps locking up and shutting down. But usually it'll allow me to do a force quit, and then I can go ahead and open it up really quick, pull my file back up. You only lose a minute or two that way. I always felt it wasn't that bad, but now it's just locking up and
it's just insane.
See, we're not doing
well,
anything.
here's what we're gonna do. This is one of those things. I just wanted to kind of show people that, yeah, you can edit and do things on Linux. You can do it, but it's a pain in the ass, right?
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
I'm done with it.
Yeah. All right. So let's get him a real video editor on here. That, my friend, is a professional video editor that you can edit on and make titles and not have it freak out, crash, or freeze. You're going to be a lot happier with Adobe Premiere. You are. Check this out. I got me a new toy. This way I can see how many watts is being used on that little battery pack that I have. I'm just kind of curious to see how many watts, with everything on, this RV is using currently. So there you have it. It's around 32 to 30 watts. I am running all the lights and the TV as well. And the vacuum is also charging. That gives me a good idea of how much power I'm using here. I got the parts I needed to be able to hook up this faucet the rest of the way. I'm going to go ahead, get these installed. And just like that, our faucet is connected. Whether or not it leaks, I don't know. It's going to be a long time before I find out. Here is my solution for flexible trim to go around down there. This is actually weather stripping for a door, but it's really, really flexible. Let's see if this experiment works, because I'm hoping so, because you can't find, flexible trim on the market for save your life. So, but maybe I just don't know what it's called to search it out on the internet. So we're just going to try an AnthWare way of doing it. Well, what do you know? It worked very well. Better than expected. Some of the corners are a little funky, but however, the rest of it, I like it. It did the trick, and it did the trick well. Let's get some more safety gear in here. We've got a 100-piece first aid kit, and this baby here is one of them. It's a, propane natural gas detector. Only thing I don't like about it is its plug-in. And I couldn't find any with battery, hookups, but yeah, whatever. It'll do the trick. I just need to figure out where I want to put it. And that ends it for this month. Yeah, even shorter than last month. But I've got an idea. Since it is still winter, and we got a couple more months of this winter, and I can't do anything or move on this RV project right now, I think it's time for next month to be Downsize February. Oh, not looking forward to that project, but it does need to be done. I was going to make a special announcement in this episode, but unfortunately things haven't come together to make that special announcement. I may slip it in the next podcast. Who knows? So pay attention. If you listen to the podcast, there may be something in there that explains what is going on. I'm going to end it here. From this time and every time on, folks, keep on clicking on my butt-fucked RV.